y'all, it's your girl Drea back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. If not, welcome back, y'all. So it is day 5. Dang, these days are really moving along. Thank y'all for being here and listening to all of my story times. And I just want to apologize for yesterday. I went back and looked at the video after I filmed it and was just like, girl, not you getting lazy on day 4. Like, not you getting lazy. I know I said I misplaced the top part of like my buddy costume, but that didn't matter. Like, girl, you could have did way more. I feel like I just threw some ears on. It was just like a costume. Like, girl, no, do better. So I went in my daughter's room and I scrounged around just to see what she had in her little costume box. And I found this little neck thing. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I put this on and I was like, you know what? Let me make me a little bunny face. And y'all, this is me trying, okay? This is me putting in effort into these costumes. So I hope you guys appreciate today. I even had like my fur out yesterday. I put my little bunny bush on. You know what I'm saying? Got my little bunny bush going on. So now this is the costume. We can tell a story, right? All right, I agree. So make sure you guys are like, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Also be sure to hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video, because I'm posting every day for the month of October. So all 31 days, 31 different story times. I got y'all. All right, I got y'all. So let's just get into this story. Now, you guys, this is another story where I was being dumb over a dude. This also happened back when I was in high school. So this is about the time I basically walked in a blizzard to go meet this dude I had a crush on. I know, y'all. I was Delulu crazy, okay? Just Delulu. All right, so if y'all watched my very first story time, the one I posted on October 1st, about when I had lost my virginity and going into my freshman year, my mom had like took my phone and I wasn't really able to talk to guys unless it was through like the house phone. And if I had like downloaded that text free or text now app on my iPod touch to contact dudes, because that was like literally the only way. Now, this was my freshman year, but there was this guy who had a crush on me, and he was cute. Like, he was cute to me. He was like 2 years older, so he was a junior, and we would like talk in school and stuff, but I just never really tried to pursue talking to him, just because of my situation at home with me not really able to do anything, me not even allowed to have a boyfriend, my mom taking away my phone, all that good stuff. So I don't know. I guess I just felt like I was a little kid, like, because technically, I mean, I kind of was. I was 14 in 9th grade. I don't know. But I guess I was just doing way too much to be trusted, which I completely understand. I had to gain that trust back. So I don't know. I just wasn't like trying too hard to really talk to him, even though I really wanted to. So finally, I did give him my number. And, you know, I had to do all the crazy shit, like call after 9. And because I had to do the most. I had to silence the house phone downstairs so my mom couldn't hear the phone ring when I was getting calls through my phone upstairs. Also, my mom didn't know I had put another, like, we had like a second phone, but it was just like in the cabinet somewhere, like it wasn't being used. So I had grabbed that second phone and plugged it in upstairs so I can get calls when they called the house upstairs, but silenced the one downstairs so she couldn't hear it ringing. You know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So I would have to do that. And like I said, I did have my iPod and I was like texting him on that as well. But of course I could only text him on Wi-Fi and whatnot. So yeah, I was doing all of that, y'all. I was doing the most to talk to him. So one day, you know, y'all know, I was sneaking out a lot. All right, I was sneaking out the house and I was just like, I remember us talking and I wanted to chill with him really bad outside of school. Like, I did. We was talking for like 2 months at this point. I wanted to talk to him really bad. And of course, we want to hang out with each other and chill, but my mom ain't play that. So how's we ever going to really chill with each other after school unless I would come over his house and we would chill like that, you know, at night. type shit. So basically, y'all, it is snowing outside. And it's Pittsburgh. We ain't scared of a little bit of snow. At least I ain't. We ain't scared of a little bit of snow. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, he definitely lived like, he didn't live that far. But the way I had to go to get to his house was down like a lot of dark, scary roads. I ain't gonna hold you. Like a long, dark, scary road. But once I got through that road, I mean, everything was fine. But getting down that long, dark, scary road was kind of scary. And I don't know why. I guess I liked him. Obviously, I liked him enough to do it. Obviously. So he's just like, no, you don't got to come tonight. Like, we can try to chill another night. And I'm like, no, it's cool. You know, I don't mind walking. Because, you know, like I said, I was always doing the most for niggas. Because I know these niggas will never do this for me. But I was always doing the most for niggas because I was boy crazy. And it's like I could not get enough. Y'all. And plus, you know, I'm thinking I'm grown because I done lost my virginity at this point. I just think I'm grown. Which, girl, you're not grown. Sit your little self down. So I'm just like, okay, well, just, you know, stay on the phone with me and it's going to be cool. Like, I'm going to get through this snow. So, of course, I'm like, oh, my God, okay. I'm about to go over his house, y'all. I'm about to go over my crush's house. Like, I'm so excited. This is the first time we ever chill. Like, he would tell me about yourself, how he was always, like, nervous to kind of talk to me and be around me. But, like, y'all, I'm not even going to tell y'all. He had this smile. It was, like, the biggest smile ever. Like, I had such a big crush on this dude. I swear. He was, like, real cool and laid back. He actually, this is probably, like, the only guy I talked to who wasn't playing sports or nothing. So he was just like real chill, real laid back. I remember his little brother was actually in my grade. But I looked at his little brother like he was a kid. Like, shut up, my nigga. Stop talking. But his little brother was funny. He was cool. But I'm not going to lie. I thought he was a little spicy. But I really don't know. I still wonder to this day. But my crush, man, I thought he was just so cute, like all that. And but he was, like I said, he was 2 years older than me. But I was just like, oh my gosh, like, yes, I have to go and see him just to chill with him. So, y'all, of course, like, it's snowing outside. And I'm like, okay, I gotta look cute. Like, I don't care, like, I gotta look cute. So I had put me some black leggings on because I always felt like leggings was cute. Because I always had like a booty, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you put the leggings on, you can really see the booty. So I'm like, oh, I'll put me some thick leggings on. And I don't know, I probably just put on like a t-shirt and then my big bubble coat. Because, you know, it is winter time and it is snowing out. Let's not go crazy. And I didn't play about the cold when it came to like my ears. So I probably had either a hat or earmuffs. Like, to this day, I stay with some earmuffs. Y'all don't play about my earmuffs. And a scarf, which I love scarves at the time. Like, I love wearing scarves. I thought scarves was cute. But, yeah, so I did all that, put my shoes on. I don't even know what shoes I wore. Probably some Uggs, most likely. And I went out, or maybe not, because snow Uggs, that's not a good mix. I don't know what shoes. Oh, y'all, you know what I used to wear? I used to wear these ACG boots all the time. If I can find, like, a little picture of me, what I look like in high school, I think I had a picture with these ACGs on. I was like, oh yeah, these are my little snow boots. But I probably was wearing my ACGs. But anyway, so I get all ready. Of course, even though I snuck out the house a lot and I just did it, I was nervous every time I did do it. Because of course, there's always that possibility that my mom could wake up or something. So every time I left the house, I would always tell my siblings like, hey, just letting you know, I'm leaving and I'll be back. And of course they were all like, no, Treya, where are you going? Where are you going? I swear, I think they used to hate when I told them, but I didn't want to not tell them. And then they like freak out if they came in my room and like I wasn't there. Plus I knew they weren't going to snitch on me, even though they were mad that they knew, because now they knew they can get in trouble, which they did the one day, which I'll tell y'all that story. They got in trouble just for telling my secret. I feel bad, but sorry, y'all. We girl now. Y'all be all right. But yeah, so I'm just like, all right, y'all. Like, I'll be back. And I'll just be like, okay, and just do their own thing. We all had our own room, so everybody was doing their own thing at this point anyway. And you know, I'm good for putting some pillows under my blanket. And my mom knew that I wasn't the sibling who went to sleep with a TV on, so it was like easier for me to get away if she were like this, just sneak in real quick. You know what I mean? So I got away with that in that aspect. So then I would go and sneak out the kitchen slidey doors into the backyard. And my mom, her room was actually on the first floor, ground level, and then the middle floors were like the living room, kitchen, dining room, and my brother's room was at. And then off to the back of the kitchen. This is a pretty big house. Okay, mom, like you did that. But anyway, so I would go out the sliding back door. And then the sliding back door also had blinds. So I would like slide the blinds back so it looked like nobody left, and then close the door, but of course leave it unlocked, which y'all don't do that because that is unsafe. Somebody could have watched me done that and then followed behind me and went into the house. You know what I mean? So don't do that. Like once my mom found out I was sneaking out, that's the first thing she said. So she was like, so you was putting us all in danger? I'll tell y'all the story. But anyway, so yeah, so I go and I'm like, okay, snowing outside. I remember I was already scared because as soon as I got out there, what was in the yard? Three deer. 3 deer was in the yard. So I'm already like, oh my God. Okay, I just have to walk past them. They don't really care about me. They're just back here because they're playing or something. Like, I don't know. So, and then like, I'm just like, okay. So I just hurry up and just run past the deer, which like, dang, I'm not you being brave already. Like, okay. Shoot, because we ain't play about them deer. Them deer, it's like they're harmless, but they're just so big. Like, why is a big animal like that allowed to just be walking around? That is crazy. They're huge. But the little Bambi ones be so cute, swear. But yeah, so I'm just like, okay, let's go. So y'all got my gloves on. Like, I wasn't playing because like I'm saying this winter time is cold, and I knew I had a walk. And this walk was going to be about like 30, like probably like 30 minutes, depending on how fast I walked. It probably like 30, 40 minutes. So I'm just like, all right, let's do this. And of course, my mom would never think in a million years that I would be sneaking out the house. I'm walking, y'all. Of course, as I'm walking, I'm leaving like snow prints. So I'm just like, shoot, like I hope she don't see this, but I just left it alone because, you know, she probably wasn't going to pay that much attention. Like, we are kids. We play outside. We make snowmen, all that good stuff. So, probably wasn't going to think that much about it anyway. So, I'm, like, walking down. And at this point, I'm just like, oh, my God. You know, like, when the wind starts blowing and you look up at the street lights and you can see all the snowflakes just swirling around in the light. Like, it was just like that. And I'm just like, oh, my gosh. Like, it didn't seem like it was going to be this windy out here. But I'm already out here. So, I just kept going. So, now I'm walking. I got him in my headphones or whatever, and I got like my gloves on and my hands in my pocket. And at this point, I'm just walking, just like trying to hurry up and get there. So now we're talking. He's just like, you're really crazy. Like, you're really coming right now. I'm just like, yes, hun. Like, I'm coming. I'm coming because I want to see you. I want to chill. He's just like, all right. Like, this is crazy. All right. All right. Like, he just kept saying, all right, come on. So I'm like halfway there at this point, and at this point, I really start feeling it, y'all. Like, I'm getting cold. I'm getting cold. So I'm just like, all right, Dre, just keep powering through, because the wind is getting stronger and the snow is getting harder. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, a part of me was just like, turn around. Just turn around. This isn't worth it. But the other part of me was just like, girl, you're already halfway there. But I'm also in the back of my head, like, you still got to walk all the way back, girl. Like, are you sure you want to keep doing this? Like, seriously, do you want to keep doing this? So I'm just like, you know what? I'm already halfway out here, and I want to see my man. Y'all, he wasn't my man. He wasn't my boyfriend, but we was just talking heavy, and that was my crush, and yeah. But I'm just like, okay, let me just go. I'm just going to meet this dude. I'm just going to go. I'm just going to do it. So he's just like, are you good? Are you good? He was like, I'm here. I'm waiting for you. I got the heat on. He's like, I got an extra blanket for you right now, you know, because I know you cold. You know, he was like really sweet. Like, he really, really was. And I can tell, like, he really didn't want me to walk, but at the same time, he wasn't going to be like, no, you know, because, yeah, I don't know. And he was real sweet. So eventually I'm getting closer up the hill. He's like, all right, come on, I got the door open, it's ready for you, all this other stuff. Because his room, I guess his room was like down in the basement. So he had like his own access to the house, like his own separate, sorry y'all, the lighting is doing something again. But he had like his own door that he can access from the outside without having like to use the front door to the house or whatever, and it went straight into his room. So yeah, I think he had the basement room. So he had like an extra heater set up. He had like a blanket set up, which was real nice because y'all, like I was for real cold. And the main thing that was cold was like my nose. Like my nose was probably as red as it is, as red as it was now. Man, cheeks, all that, everything rosy. So I get in there, I was like, oh my God, like I cannot believe I really made that walk. He's just like, dang, like you're really here. And I'm just like, yep, I'm here. He was just like, dang, that's crazy. So he's all trying to like warm me up and stuff. And I'm just like, you know, just trying to shiver it all off, shiver, you know, get it all warm. So then I go in there. I remember I'm sitting on like the little chair thing, and it's giving me a blanket and like setting the heater up. And we're just talking as I'm getting warm and whatnot. And then I remember I laid over with him on the bed and whatnot. And we're just talking, we're chilling. And I don't know, I guess like I wasn't really sure what I was expecting going over there. Because if you think about it, at this point, like I said, I was in 9th grade. I had just got done getting in trouble with my mom with the stunts I was pulling over the summer when I was like losing my virginity and stuff. And yeah, like I said, my mom ain't have no trust in me. I had this crazy mindset where if I was like talking to boys and I was chilling with them, I had to do something with them. So of course, at this point, I've already had this in the back of my head that I was going to end up doing something with him. So yeah, like all this is running through my head. He was telling me like all these stories about, you know, his childhood and growing up and how he used to be like real big and how he ended up losing weight. Sorry, y'all, this lighting keeps going in and out. Like, I don't know why. But how he used to be bigger and he lost all this weight. So he was telling me how he had like like extra skin on like his stomach and stuff and like on his arms. So I could see like a little bit on his arm, but he didn't look bad. Like he still looked good to me. But I remember he used to always be nervous to like, you know, lift up his shirt to show me like his stomach or anything, which I'm not going to pressure you. If that's something you're insecure about, fine. Like, you know, I'm not about to, you know. So yeah. So anyway, we're just laying there in the bed and we're chilling. And yeah, we're talking, this and that. And I could tell like, I felt like all this time we was texting and talking about chilling. Like, I don't know. I could tell he was real into me. But when it came to us actually being together, he just didn't seem like he was into me. Or maybe I showed him that I was moving too fast or something. Like, I really don't know what his thought process is. Anything. I didn't really know. But I don't know. I guess we were just hugging and cuddling and he just didn't want to do anything with me because I remember trying to take it there, but he didn't want to do anything with me. And I'm just like, okay, like that's cool. And of course, a part of me, I'm just like, is there something wrong with me? Because I just never had a guy do like all of this and, you know, have me come over and me link with them. And then them not wanting to do anything with me. So I'm like, is it me? I'm like, do I stink? Like, I don't know. I don't think it was that. I actually don't know what it is. I know he was being like a little weird about like his shirt. So maybe he just didn't want me like touching him like that or something. Like, I really don't know, y'all. And I honestly will never know because he said everything's fine. He just wanted to chill and lay with me. And that's what we did, y'all. I mean, I was a little bit bummed. I think we did kiss and stuff. But I don't know. I guess that was cool and content for me. But a part of me was just like, that's weird. He didn't want to do anything. But it wasn't until later in life I understood, like, not every guy just wants to sleep with you, but most guys do. So, like, I really don't know, y'all. I really thought something was wrong with me. But, yeah. So, I remember for us chilling for so long, he's like, all right, well, like, when do you want to go back? Like, what do you mean, when do I want to go back? I just walked all the way over here in the freaking blizzard. And you asking, when am I going to go back? Like, dang. He was like, no, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying because you got to walk all the way back. And are you sure? Like, you can? Like, you could just stay. Matter of fact, can you just stay? Are you able to just stay? So now on my head, like, so do you want me to leave or do you want me to stay? Because I'm confused. But he's just like, yeah, like, are you able to just stay? And I'm just like, no, I actually do have to leave because, yeah, my mom's going to flip if she see that I'm going. He's like, I had a feeling, you know, you wasn't going to be able to stay. But dang, like, I can't even drive or nothing. Like, it's not even safe to drive. Like, I don't think it's safe for you to walk. Like, it's like he wanted me to go because he didn't want me to get in trouble. But at the same time, he didn't want me to go because it really wasn't safe out. And looking outside, let me tell you, this snow got so much deeper, so much thicker. The wind was still blowing all crazy, so it looked like a straight blizzard outside. It was crazy. So, I don't know. After I kind of felt like standoffish vibes, I guess you can say, I was just like, okay, yeah, like, I think I'm going to, you know, head out. So, you know, I kind of was just getting ready again, had all my stuff in front of the heater, was getting myself warm, got myself dressed back up. And yeah, I was just like, all right, well, you know, call me. He's like, matter of fact, I'm gonna call you right now. So, you know, I could be on the phone with you while you walk back. So I'm like, all right, bet. So yeah, we say our goodbyes and I go on this journey back home, y'all, which was insane. Like, if it was just a regular summer day, I probably would have power walk, jog, like something simple, but it was so cold. I was literally walking like this the whole way, like, oh my god. Ugh, oh my gosh. But yeah, he's like, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be all right, you almost there, because we really did live close. Like, if I had a car, I can be at his house in like 5 minutes. But of course, driving a 5-minute drive is like a 30-minute walk, y'all. It's crazy. So I'm just like, okay, I got this. Plus, it was down like this long, windy road, so I had to walk all the way up there. Y'all, like, the things I was doing for these little boys is crazy. So then I'm just like, all right, I'm walking. You know, he just on the phone with me. He's like watching TV, so he's like commenting on the TV, and then he like asks me like, are you all right? You all right? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm fine. And this whole time in my head, like, I don't really know what to think right now. Like, does he like me? Does he not like me? Like, why didn't he want to do anything? Why did he ask me to leave and then ask if I could stay? Like, I just had all these questions in my head. It was just wild, y'all. It was wild. So I finally get to the house after what felt like forever because I am freezing. And I slowly sneak back in, which, y'all, is always the hardest part because it's closer to the morning time. You never know if my mom is like up going to the bathroom or, you know, up getting a drink of water. Like, it was scary every freaking time. So I would get back in and my heart would be beating like crazy. So I got in, I seen that the house was very quiet. And yeah, so I go upstairs and, you know, I undress and get myself real warm. I told him I made it safely and I'll call him tomorrow or whatever. Oh, wait, y'all. I straight lied. Because I didn't even have a phone. Like, I used my sister's phone, y'all, because she used to hate me. I used to give out her number. She used to hate that shit so much. And it's crazy because all of my siblings, we all have the same numbers from when we were in high school. And my sister, the one right underneath me, Lexi, her number is the only number I know from her than my other siblings. And that's because I used to be giving her number out to these niggas, y'all. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Lexi. I know you hated that, but your girl was boy crazy, and I don't know. It's like I couldn't get enough. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I used her phone. But anyway, so yeah, so I get back in the house, tell him I'm good or whatever. Tell him I'll call him tomorrow. So, but yeah, I was really thinking the whole time in my head, like, dang, he really don't bang with me like that. Like, or maybe he do. Like I said, I was confused. I really was. I don't know. So anyway, we're still talking a few weeks later. We're still talking, we're still texting, but just not as much as we were, like, at all. So I'm still going through my freshman year. And after a while, I started talking to this other guy who was technically my very first boyfriend, guys. So I started talking to him at the end of my freshman year. And at this point, I was no longer talking to, I never even gave him a name, huh? I was no longer talking to my crush at that point. But we was real cool. Like, we was still cool. You know, we was still flirting stuff. But we just wasn't talking like that for real. But when I started talking to my new boyfriend, he wasn't my boyfriend yet. But when I started talking to him, I wasn't really talking to my crush at all anymore. And it's crazy because my best friend at the time actually set up me and my soon-to-be first boyfriend. So yeah, like that was real cool. So I remember, like, as we're going through the summer, because me and my boyfriend did end up, or first boyfriend, end up getting together. And we're going through that whole summer, which is the summer going into my sophomore year of high school. And it's the same thing in the summer. At this point, my mom did give me my phone back. So I had a phone, yay. And like I said, my mom was still working. And then in the summertime, of course, she wasn't home. So I would have my boyfriend come over and my best friend would come over. And when my boyfriend would actually bring one of his friends over for my friend, it would be like that. So yeah, I remember one day my best friend came over and she was staying the night. And then of course, like, it's nighttime. I knew my mom was gonna be asleep. So I hadn't invited my first boyfriend over. So he came over and I remember he was just going to stay, you know, sleep here for a couple hours and then leave. So it was like the summertime and I had my first boyfriend come over. And it's so crazy because this whole time, my best friend was talking to my crush, or my old crush, I guess you could say. So my best friend was talking to my old crush, which was so crazy. Because I remember, like, when I found out they was talking, which was like a couple days before, I was just like, dang, like, I didn't know y'all was talking. She was like, no, we don't talk like that. We just talk casually, like, you know, it's cool. And I kind of knew what she meant because the way my crush was, he was real cool, laid back, real casual, like, you know. So I kind of understood when she said, no, it's just real casual, this and that. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Not that, I mean, what's I gonna do about it? I had a whole boyfriend at this point, but like I said, she knew how much I liked him before. But obviously, I don't know, I didn't show that I was upset about it or anything, because honestly, I probably really wasn't. I was really into my first boyfriend, like really into him. So I really did not care that she was talking to my crush. So anyway, she was just like, oh yeah, well, while your boyfriend is over here, crush said he's gonna come and pick me up and we're just gonna go chill at his house. And then I'm not gonna lie, like, a part of me inside, because I didn't express this, but a part of me just started feeling a little jealous, because I'm like, damn, like, I walked in a blizzard for this nigga. I walked in a blizzard for this nigga. This nigga never ever talked about picking me up, scooping me, nothing. So yeah, that was weird. Like, okay. So she was just like, yeah, he's gonna come get me. And I'm like, oh wow, okay, cool. So of course my boyfriend comes and we're all chilling until crush comes to pick up my best friend. So they're gone, and I remember she ends up getting dropped back off and coming back, because I had to help her, you know, sneak back into the house and whatnot. Because if y'all thought my mom was strict, oh, her dad was 10 times that, like, for real, because she lived with her dad. But yeah, so that was crazy. She came over my house to do sneaky shit with me. We got in a lot of trouble together. I got so many stories about that best friend. I gotta give her a name. Y'all thought me and Chelsea was cool? Nah, this best friend, like, we was the coolest. So, but yeah, we gonna have more stories with her in there soon. But anyway, so yeah. So a couple hours later, my boyfriend ended up leaving. And I remember, you know, we go to sleep or whatever. Wake up, my friend is telling me, you know, what happened when she had left, when crush came and picked her up. So she's like, oh yeah, we chill and whatnot, and we was watching TV, and yeah, you know, he wanted to have sex, but I told him he can just give me head. So he was just giving me head and this and that. And I'm in my head like, yeah, he just ain't fuck with me. I'm like, there's no way he just ain't fuck with me, because dang, you did all that with my friend You ain't want to do none of that with me, and I walked in a blizzard for you. So yeah, you just ain't fuck with me like that, which is cool. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm just like, dang, friend. All right. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Cool. So yeah, y'all, that's basically the end of that story. I walked in a blizzard for this man, and it just seemed like he ain't with me the whole time. Like he wasn't my friend. Was you trying to get close to me to get close to my friend? Was that what it was? Like, I don't know. I don't think it was. Everybody in our school was cool. And even after Crush did all that with my friend, me and Crush was still cool. Like, after that, when I needed rides, I would hit him up. People come scoot me. Like, we was all cool. But it just sucks that me and Crush never went anywhere. Because when I tell you, I really, really liked that man. Like, I really did. Like, his brother would look at me like, Drea, I know you like my brother. Like, obviously, honey, it's not a secret, but I don't know. But we was cool for a very, very long time. And sometimes I still see him on Facebook, and I'd be like, he still got that smile. He still got that smile. But he got like 5 kids now with a wife, and she's freaking beautiful as hell. But, man, y'all, that was crazy. But, yes, tell me how y'all like this video. Also, tell me how y'all like my little bunny makeup. Did I do better than yesterday? I'm sorry if I had to go through that whole story time, because that story time was like 50 minutes. Dang, should I re-record? No, I'm not doing it. I was thinking about re-recording it because I'm pre-recording these, y'all. But that was 50-minute long video. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.